I was obsessed with listening to it, and there were so many parts in the Old Testament that just got me going, like, what is going on here? And one of the things that kind of got me into it was, what if all the mythological gods, all the legends, all the people that we hear about in all these different cultures and whatnot, what if they were really actual individuals that actually lived during the time pre-flood? That's what all the antediluvian means, is pre-flood. Antediluvian is the time before the flood. But what if all these people just actually lived, and they actually kind of took over the city? So my whole thing is a basis from Genesis 6. And Genesis 6 is one of those that really starts kind of crazy. Genesis 6, a world gone wrong. And then the people began to multiply on the earth, and daughters were born to them. To them? The sons of God. Okay, and that term, the sons of God, comes up in other parts too. He talks about the sons of God, and when he's talking about the sons of God, he's talking about angels. So the sons of God saw the beautiful women. Okay, makes sense. Saw the beautiful women and took any they wanted as their wives. That's verse 2. Verse 3, then the Lord said, my spirit will not put up with humans for such a long time, for they are only mortal flesh. In the future, their normal lifespan will be no more than 120 years. Because when you go back to 5 and the genealogy of Adam and everything, which I was already on that page, they talk about him living. Adam lived 930 years. Seth lived 912 years. Enosh lived 905 years. Kenan lived 910 years. Mahalalel lived 895 years. Jared lived 800. Lived 962 years. Enoch lived 300 years before he was taken up. He actually never died. Methuselah lived 969 years. He's the longest one in the Bible. Lamech, after his son, lived 770 years. And then we had Bible after Noah was 500 years old. He became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay, so 120 years. Then verse 4, the main part. In those days and for some time after, giant Nephilites, or Nephilim, lived on the earth, for whenever the sons of God had intercourse with women. Then the sons of God had intercourse with women. They gave birth to children who became the heroes and famous warriors of ancient times. Let's just check out verse 5 to finish this off. The Lord observed the extent of human wickedness on the earth, and he saw that everything they thought or imagined was consistently and totally evil. So that's where that starts out with. And when I started reading those, and I kept listening to them over and over, and then to give context into the other books of the Old Testament, it seemed like they were talking about angels, and that those were the giants that they had produced, and then the men of renown, the great men of renown, the heroes of old, were the Nephilim that took over.